All right, you guys, we need to talk. So, if you're wondering why I haven't uploaded in about 3 weeks, I have an explanation for you, okay? My hard drive crashed on my computer. One of 3, and this is the one that broke on me. And when that hard drive crashed, I lost a lot of things, from my virginity all the way to my intro, my graphics, everything. That thing you see behind me, I lost all those. And my intro is something that I prize on this channel. I think it's really cool. It's different, and I just like it. And so I was kind of sad about that, but I finally was able to get everything off of here that I needed, all the important stuff at least. And we got that back. So videos resume now, and I also want to discuss something that you guys ask me all the time. And that's why I cover a lot of the old GTA games opposed to current stuff with GTA 5 and GTA Online. And I've got 2 explanations. One is that the GTA community, for the most part on YouTube, is pretty oversaturated with GTA 5 and GTA Online content. So a lot of it's the same, and naturally I like to be different in just about every aspect of whatever it may be. So I enjoy playing the older GTA games and the fun things that are hidden within the game, whether it be Easter eggs, cool facts, just playing through the story, whatever it is. For me at this time and place, it's very nostalgic because I started playing with these games. You know, that's the GTAs I started playing on. And with Vice City being over 15 years old now, it's crazy to think that it can still be a central discussion for a video, and it can. And one other reason that I like to do these GTA retro videos is, believe it or not, there's a lot of people out there who weren't born when these games were released, so they play GTA 5 and they think, oh, this is all the series is, it kind of sucks. And I don't like when I see people say GTA sucks or the series. You know, I respect your opinion, but there is so much more to it than just GTA 5. And that's why I like to go back, cover these old games, whether you're a veteran who's been playing since the very first one, or you are someone who's never played anything but GTA 5. I hope you guys can either learn something new from the videos that I do, or you just take a trip down memory lane and reminisce on the old times with these old games, and it might even make you want to play it. So there's my reasonings there. You guys didn't come here for that. You come here for the Vice City facts. So that said, let's go ahead and roll the intro and get started. Alright, now topping off the list with one of the coolest facts in the GTA series, we've got 2 hard pieces of literally 100% conclusive evidence that Timmy Vercetti is alive and well as of the years 1992 and the year 2002. And starting off with 1992, we learned this from the GTA San Andreas introductory DVD, which is basically a prologue. It's about 20 minutes long, introducing us to the characters. It's a precursor to the story, and it tells us kind of what's happening and led up to the events of the San Andreas storyline. So really cool that Rockstar did this with San Andreas. It'd be cool if they did it with the other GTA games. Nonetheless, after cutting ties with former associate Ken Rosenberg due to his drug habits, Tommy ships him off to the Fort Carson Medical Center in San Andreas, and this is to get him help with his recurring drug issues. And after being released, we see him in a desperate attempt try to get a hold of Tommy by talking to his secretary, which proves unsuccessful because Tommy is ignoring him. And it was rumored that Tommy's voice actor, Ray Liotta, was actually supposed to reprise his role as Tommy in this cutscene, but due to Ray Liotta feeling he was not paid enough for his role as Timmy Vercetti in the multi-million-dollar selling game Vice City, he and Rockstar are not on speaking terms, so that's why we didn't see him return. Now we get another reference to Timmy Vercetti in the mission called The Meat Business in GTA San Andreas, and after relapsing to drugs, Ken Rosenberg, in a cocaine-filled state, decides to visit the Sindaco family abattoir alongside CJ to show him who's the city's boss. And after scaring a guy to death, the 2 are ambushed and have to fight their way out of this abattoir, and Ken, in his drug-altered state, hallucinates, believing that CJ is in fact Timmy Vercetti, and the 2 are back in 1986 Vice City.
This is so exciting, Tommy. It's like old times. Who the fuck is Tommy?
Now, it seems that Tommy made the right decision to leave Ken and his vices, as it looks like CJ has inherited Tommy's mantle and is left to clean up Ken's mess instead. Luckily for CJ, however, this is the final mission that he receives from Ken Rosenberg. Now, this next one is probably my most favorite in this video, and it's a game called Ocean City Racing. You can buy it on Steam for like $2 or $3, and it's an open world racing title made by a Turkish developer, and released in 2013. And the developer cited GTA Vice City as being one of his major influences in designing the city's landscape and environment, which is pretty obvious with its vibrant colors and art style. And the nods to Vice City don't end there with just the landscaping. In free roam, we can actually find Tommy Vercetti spread eagle in the back of an ambulance, and once found, the game's going to congratulate you on finding an Easter egg. And like I said, this is probably one of my most favorite ones because it's so minute, so little, and it's in a game that not many people know exists. So I do want to say, unfortunately, as of August 2016, the game was updated, re-released, and the Tommy Vercetti Easter egg was removed. So very disappointing there. And whether this is due to Rockstar filing some kind of copyright claim on them for using the Tommy Vercetti character model or ragdoll, it's very disappointing, like I said before, as one, the game is so minute, and two, the developer of this game said Vice City was a huge inspiration for him, so he was just paying homage to this very awesome GTA character with this very awesome GTA Easter egg. Now, a lot of you guys might be familiar with this next fact if you've been around the channel for a while, because I've talked about them 2 or 3 different times. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the reason that I kind of repeat myself sometimes or cover some things that I've talked about before is just simply due to the fact that because you guys might know something, whether you learned it from my channel or knew it before, there's always someone out there who doesn't know, and someone might find this really cool. And this is Timmy Vercetti from the Driver series. And the Driver series gets labeled with the moniker GTA clone with air quotations around that. Even though the original Driver game came out in 1999 and helped popularize the open world 3D driving genre to modern audiences at the time. This is one of the first open world 3D driving games. Now, GTA 1 came out in 1997, 2 years before Driver, but Driver came out with the first kind of 3D game. So the Driver series was never an out-of-the-car experience until after GTA 3 was released. So the debate is arguable as to who influenced who with each of these developers. And Driver was actually developed by Ubisoft before they were known as Ubisoft. So cool little fact there. Now, 2002's Driver 3 contained its very own Tommy Vercetti Easter egg in the form of Timmy Vercetti. You guys can kind of tell the similarities between the two names there. So Timmy is an obvious parody of Vercetti, and much like Tommy, he wears a floral Hawaiian shirt. Furthermore, in a mockery of Tommy's character model and ability to swim in Vice City, Timmy has oversized hands and he wears floaties on his arms, obviously making fun of the fact that Tommy Vercetti cannot swim in GTA Vice City. Now, we talked about how Tommy Vercetti is presumably alive as of the year 1992. Well, how do we know he's alive in 2002? Well, we get this from a real-life website by the name of Nostalgia Zone. You guys can check it out down below in the description. It's a real-life website that was made as a promo for Vice City before it was released. And Tommy gets a mention on this website made by Kent Paul, a fictional character that appears in both Vice City and San Andreas. He's a cool guy, very charismatic, and we get to meet him and kind of know him a little bit. But this website references both real-world events and those that happened in the game. And like I said before, it's still live today, so you guys go check it out, link down below. And under the section Social Problems, Kent Paul lists his top 10 social problems of the 1980s, and if you scroll to the bottom of the page, you'll see in small print a message from Kent Paul to Tommy, which says, "See, Tom, I didn't mention your name nowhere. Maybe you won't get us killed now, okay?" So, as I mentioned before, this website was released in 2002. It's kind of a throwback to the 80s and kind of what happened back then. So, we know it happens in 2002, and with Kent Paul referencing Tommy here, we can only assume that he is still alive. So after Grand Theft Auto 3 was released, the game literally defined a genre where many open world games that were released afterward were termed as GTA clones, which can be very annoying and can upset a lot of people. So after the success of GTA 3, we saw games such as True Crime, Driver 3, the Getaway series, and all these games were open world crime simulators in a similar vein to the GTA series. And the auto side mission in GTA Vice City directly references characters from other games that were influenced by Rockstar's own series. And in this mission, a man by the name of Mr. Black, and this is an Easter egg in reference to the movie Reservoir Dogs, tasks us with eliminating a gang of European bank robbers before they start their heist. And the names of the targets set by Mr. Black are Dick Tanner, which is a reference to Tanner from Driver 3, Marcus Hammond, Franco Carter, and Charlie Dilson, who are all references to Mark Hammond, Frank Carter, and Charlie Dolson from the Getaway series. Nick Kong, who is a reference to Nick Kang Wilson from True Crime Streets of LA, and Mike Griffin, who is a reference to the lead character in Mace Griffin, Bounty Hunter. And these references are obviously a playful way for Rockstar to take out the competition in the open world genre, and 15 years later, the GTA games are still on top of this genre that they helped define. And also, it's kind of Rockstar's way of firing shots back at the Driver series for Timmy Vercetti. But nonetheless, if you guys did enjoy this video and these pretty cool Vice City facts and would like to see some more like this on the channel, be sure to subscribe to never miss out on some more video game content. And also be sure to give it a thumbs up if you guys feel it's worthy. Let's go for over 1,000 likes on this video. That would be awesome. And with that said and out the way, I believe that's just about it. You guys all take it easy. Have a safe one. My name is Zach Cox, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.